Hi everybody, today I'm going to show you how to make quick and easy bunny pin, earrings, and a bow topper. And there's cute little Claire wearing her bow with her little bunny bow topper. And in a second you're going to see her mom, Amanda, who is wearing the earrings and the bunny pin. So I think they look quite cute on these two beautiful little ladies. We're going to start with just a clump of clay, and really don't need too much to make these in the way of tools, just your hands pretty much, and I use a knitting needle, I believe. Excuse me. Okay, now I do use Sculpey 3 for the lessons because it's just a little bit softer, but for jewelry try to use something like Fimo or Primo. It'll be just better and it'll last longer and it'll be stronger. And we're just going to roll out a little pointed triangle, flatten the body a little bit, just a little. There you go. And we're going to bend back the thin part. And you can already see a bunny forming. We're going to bend his ears all the way back. Very, very easy to do. And press those ears onto the back of the body like that. Because you want it to pretty much just be one piece. You don't want anything to be sticking off. It just makes it stronger. And there we are. And I'm using the back of a paintbrush to make the indentation of his ears. And then we're going to take a little bit of pink and roll it. I'm getting ahead of myself here, sorry. There's pink clay, we're going to put it in that indentation, and then you're going to indent it again. Just kind of flatten it out there. There you go. Just a little pink ball for his nose. Press it on really well. You don't want it coming off. Always make sure you press your pieces on. If you just lay them on there, they might fall off. They have to have a good connection, good bond. Now here I'm going to use just the green. It's kind of a pastel green, and what you can do is just take your green clay and mix white into it. I would start with white and put the green in until you have the shade you want. And you can use a garlic press to do this, but I thought I'd just do a minimum of tools so that anybody can do this. If you don't have a garlic press, you can do this. Just very, very easy to do. You don't even really need to do this with a needle tool. That's, you know, if you want to, you can do that. And if you don't have a needle tool, you can make one. Just use some scrap clay and roll it into a log and stick a needle in the top and make sure it's in there really well. Bake it and you've got a needle tool. And we're going to add some eggs. Now we're just going to add those on just for some extra leaves. And then I'm going to add a little more green across the bottom. And when I add the eggs, I like to do an odd number, 3, 5, 7. I don't know why odd numbers always seem to look better, but they do. And there I'm using a knitting needle. Knitting needles are very easy to get. You know, if you go to a thrift store, you can get them really cheap. I got like 10 of them for $1. And I use them all the time. They're one of my main tools that I use. They come in very handy. Now we're going to make a white ball for his tail and press it on really well. And I use the end of the paintbrush to really texture it and make it look fluffy and press it on there. And you know, if you don't want to listen to me talking, you can always turn the sound off. I don't have the greatest voice, but I'm trying. I'm learning. Now, if you don't want to poke the eye in, you can always paint an eye on, but I'm trying to do this with a minimum amount of tools and paint. And always add your blush before you bake. Just a little heart. You just roll 2 little teardrop shapes and put a little heart. If you don't want to put the heart, you don't have to put the heart. I just think it looks cute. Oh, it's really raining here. I hope you're not hearing it. But if you hear pitter patter, it's the rain. There we go. Now he just needs a little blush on his cheeks. Now we're going to make the earrings, and they're made exactly the same way, but on a much smaller scale, and they're just earrings with the posts in them. And they're, you know, the posts are for pierced ears, and if you want to do them for clip-ons, you can put the clip-ons on the back instead of the earring posts. I've been making this bunny pin and earrings for, oh my gosh, at least 30 years, if not more. And I think they still look nice. I don't think they're outdated. I think they look really cute on, you know, for a little girl, or even like you saw my niece Amanda and her little girl with the bow. I think it just looks cute. And I'd love for all of you to come to my website, ornamentacademy.com. Check out what's going on there. I have a lot more to come in the future. Put those little noses on. And if you want to make more than one pin at a time, don't do each one completely. Start with the bodies, then add all the other components on. Kind of like production work. And the pin and the earrings and the bow center, they really do not take too much clay. And I know the clay has gotten very expensive in the past few years, but I know if you have a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's near you, just always check online. They have the 40% off coupons, which is usually for just one item, but sometimes they have even better sales. Or you can look online. Creative Wholesale out of Atlanta, they have really good prices. And there's the blush. Like I said, always add the blush on before you bake, because if you want to add blush after you bake, it's next to impossible, and you'll have to paint the cheeks on it. It just doesn't look as good painted on as it does when you put the blush on ahead of time. And you can use any kind of blush. And you don't use a lot, but it makes a big difference in the way it looks. I really like the blush. Now on the earrings, I put 3 eggs. Yeah, and like I said, come on over to ornamentacademy.com. I've been making Christmas ornaments and holiday ornaments for 45 years and selling them at craft shows up and down the East Coast. And it's been a lot of fun. I have over 1,000 designs that I've created over the years, and I'm going to do videos for as many of them as I can. So come over to ornamentacademy.com, check us out. We'll be talking about craft shows. We'll be going into the different kinds of tools, shortcuts you can take, how to do production work if you want to sell your creations. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. Just come on over and visit us. And now, like I said, you can use whatever clay you want, but try to make it one that doesn't get brittle, like Primo, Cato, Primo, Fimo, Cato clay. And always bake your creations according to the instructions on the package. And there we are. And now after they're baked, oh, there they are. I added the posts and the pin backs. And there's Amanda wearing the pin and the earrings. I think they look cute on her, but anything looks cute on her because she's so cute. And there's her beautiful little daughter who just woke up when we did this video. And Amanda's telling her to smile, and I think that's so funny, that little smile. She's just so gorgeous. Look at her. Well, thanks for watching. Come see us at ornamentacademy.com. Looking forward to seeing you there.